All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, Dave Ruff.
Got some big news. Very excited to announce today. I guess I'll just do it right now. I air fried some wings yesterday.
What?
Are you serious?
Dude,
I brought the air fryer back out.
You're back on your bullshit.
Dude, Dave, people are going to stop listening after they heard the big news.
Well, that's it. Thoughts?
Oh, Dylan's
You
got
had
something on his
thoughts
phone
over?
right now.
What thoughts do you have?
Ah!
What'd you say?
What?
I really didn't hear what you said.
Oh, that's probably
I
fine.
know what he said.
Because I was trying to talk
He said
to
that you have thoughts on your phone, like,
Oh, I was making a thoughts joke too. We're on the
we'll
same
beat you
page.
to it.
Same page, but different.
Was it the delay got you again?
We're going the same way, but we're riding different waves. You know what I'm saying? Let's get Knuckles on that.
Okay. That was the most hesitant Knuckles I've had in a really long time.
We just knuckled up.
Dylan Shivery in the building.
Hey, everybody.
Your resident big bag of nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Wow.
This is not nice, man. Like, first of all, we're friends.
Your resident big bag of nothing.
Dude, we're such good friends that we had beers on Friday.
Can you imagine?
Ooh,
Imagine getting beers in this climate.
I wish I would have came by.
No, we're glad that you didn't. No offense.
Actually, to be fair, had you come by, we wouldn't have been able to get a table.
Yeah.
Because we got a nice little table in the corner that was for two people,
Easy
set
tiger.
away from everybody.
Plus, we got to talk a lot of shit about you without you being there. And trust me, there was a lot to cover, David.
That's fine. I was working on my game.
Your game's trash, dude.
Can we?
At least I try.
We're bearing the lead
That's
here.
fair.
You bitch.
So give us the process of these wings that you air fried.
Oh man, where do I begin?
Did you use a sauce, a dry rub? Like, did you mash that ranch or blue cheese button? Like, what's the
We
deal?
went no ranch, no
Give
blue
us the
cheese.
deets, bitch.
I do a proprietary rub.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. And I like to.
But what'd you do to the wings?
Douse them in olive oil. Come on.
Hey, did you use the rub that I got you at the Nashville airport?
No, espresso coffee rub on wings
Interesting.
didn't sound great.
I agree.
You just want to give that back to
No,
me?
I agree
No,
with Dave.
no,
I
no.
agree with Dave. You can't espresso rub wings.
I'm
That's
saving it for a special occasion.
Okay. Why you said okay?
What?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
And then I do my proprietary blend of herbs, spices. I have 9 of them. It's proprietary anyway. And then I air fry them about 8 minutes aside, flip them. I did 3 batches. I'd say 2 of the 3 were remarkable. 1 of the 3 was just good. And then we did some Brussies, which I can talk to you offline about that because I know you're a big Brussels sprout guy.
Did
Yeah.
you also do the Brussies in the air fryer?
Yes.
I have a new
Oh.
way of doing Brussies that I think is going to be the way that I do them from here on out.
Tell me about them.
You cut it in half and you put it on a hot pan with maybe some balsamic or something, and you put them all face down, cook them for a very short period of time at a high heat, and they come out tasting real good in a very low effort.
Huh?
We had never tried it before, but we were like, all right, we're kind of in a time crunch right now. Let's do this. Boom. Brussies out the wazoo.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
I don't hate it.
How do? You just microwave your Brussels sprouts, right?
Yeah.
Don't you just eat them raw?
I put them in the toaster.
Ugh.
It works pretty well.
I could see you just eating them raw. They're like donut holes for you.
By the way, I have a toaster oven, and it's awesome. I use it all the time.
Toaster ovens are an underrated thing. Like,
They're super
when
dope.
Dave said he got a microwave, I was like on the low. I was like, damn, like, dude, should he have considered a toaster oven?
They're mega dope.
Can you boil water in one?
Yeah, it's just awkward because it like evaporates.
That's weird.
Well, that's the whole purpose of me getting the microwave.
Dude, you should just get
That's how you boil your
Why
water?
don't you just get an electric
Yeah.
kettle, dog?
I am. I actually am. I meant to ask you which one you have. Because there's one that's like very, very cheap. And then there's one that's like not cheap, but it's, I don't know, it's in like the $50 range. And I'm just like, is it worth it?
Put the thing down, flip it, and boil it.
Boil it. Right.
I don't know. If I were you, I'd probably just go with the Amazon Basics. 26.47 in and out the door.
I got a problem with Amazon Basics.
Oh.
They find out like what products are like killing it on the website, and like, oh, we can make this and sell it for $6 cheaper,
Yeah.
and it's the exact same shit. They're too powerful, man.
Big tech.
They're too powerful.
Wow.
You saying
You
you
know what
don't
I mean?
like big tech?
I'm
Think
just
they should be
saying,
regulated?
it's hard for the little guy, Dave. And you know what? I love the little guy.
Who's the little guy in this scenario?
Small business, Dave.
Why don't you just start doing it? If it
I don't have the means to just reproduce everything that exists in the world and sell it at a cheaper price. You know what I mean?
what if Jeff Bezos had that mentality when he started in that garage?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man.
Gosh, dude. Shido would be disgusted with how little you want to
he's,
grind right now.
You don't have the hustler's mentality.
I have enough hustle in me, but I just you know.
You haven't been grinding all your life.
Okay.
I really enjoyed Shido's bit all weekend of just being in the hustle mentality.
I have a.
My only issue with it is why was he doing bicep curls? He should be doing only compound lifts.
Does he not know about arms? Oh, fuck, dude! You gotta text him. You gotta text
I
him.
think my arms
Yeah.
are about to get too big. I might need to back off the curls and shit.
Yeah, you look pretty stupid.
Yeah. It's just getting out of control.
Did you not go with the shacket today because there's a high of 75 in the forecast?
It's a little warm. Yeah.
Yesterday was downright balmy.
It was foggy. It was a weird one.
Fogs.
Fred on, good sir. I have an Amazon Basics like step trash can in my kitchen, and it's awesome. Like it's perfect.
We're back to that.
So you're gonna rain on their parade.
No, I'm saying like I fell victim to what I'm part of the problem. Okay,
We've known that for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of just an overlying thing.
They make a fine product, you know. Anyway,
What do you think should happen? Do
Tell
you think they should the Justice Department should break them up?
I don't know, Dave. I don't have a solution.
They have a monopoly on
That's
business.
That's short for solution. I don't have a solution to the problem. I'm just acknowledging that there is one.
And you're part of it.
Bezos, man,
You're disgusting.
Jeff Bezos murdered Barnes and Noble.
for real.
They still exist.
Yeah,
but
but
no one
like
goes
under
in there.
like the zombie version.
I got a book. I got a book from Barnes and Noble for Christmas, and it came with a gift receipt. And I thought to myself, like, man, I just don't know if it's good for my mental health to go into a Barnes and Noble right
Dude.
now.
What gift was it?
The gift of book.
It wasn't the eye roll or eye blink guy or
Dude, you order a book on Amazon, it's there in like 15 minutes. Like,
acknowledge
just-
the joke.
I didn't get the joke because I don't say it that way, so it was difficult for me to put.
I know
two and
I
two
said it the
together.
wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Should have said Jif.
No, that's incorrect. That's a peanut butter. A Jif. My favorite peanut butter, actually. Extra
Yeah,
crunchy.
it
too.
would
Wow,
be.
dude, you really splurge.
Sorry, I don't buy like $15 natural peanut butter, David.
I buy the Central Market brand. I'm surprised you don't buy the Amazon Basic peanut butter.
What's-
You basic bitch.
What's the worldwide split of crunchy versus smooth peanut butter?
Like how many buy?
Yeah.
It's probably.
Crunchy people ride harder for crunchy than smooth people ride for smooth.
I don't
But
get.
I still feel like it's like more of a 30-70 split still.
I don't get the creamy people. I don't get it. Like, what are you doing? Just get crunchy.
Not what I heard.
The creamy people.
It's probably.
I
it's
prefer
probably
crunch. I
Probably
prefer
30% do crunchy.
I just said that.
Did you? The
Yeah.
same number?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear you, dog. I
Maybe
guess
you
I
That's
did.
weird because you're sitting right there
I
doing a
guess I listen to
podcast
my
with them.
co-host.
Do you not listen to me at all?
Absolutely not. I'm sorry. I'll start.
I've got this ear thing and the delay. It's throwing me off.
I do got the ear thing still.
Did you
Dude,
make an
stop.
appointment?
I don't
No,
care.
I'm going to.
I don't care about your ear thing anymore.
You should, man.
No, you've done so little to actually like. No,
You're just doing it for sympathy at this point.
I got some drops at CVS.
I'm gonna call you the ear simp.
Guess what? The drops aren't working.
Who would have thought? You
What
know
are
would
they?
work? Maybe a doctor and a medical professional.
They're like unclogging like eardrops for ear infections.
Oh,
They
okay.
get moisture.
You should have gone to Amazon Basics.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Some Bezos drops. Maybe it'll fucking instill some hustler's mentality into your ass.
Do you think they wanted to call it Amazon Bays, like Bezos X? But then like they were like, dude, Jeff, chill.
They're like, Jeff, this is where we draw the line.
Yeah, Jeff, you started the company, but we're taking it to new levels. Some programming notes to get out of the way. Go follow Circling Back Pod and Watch Media on the Grom. Just doing numbers. We have one of the highest engagement rates I've ever seen in my entire life.
People are engaged.
Very engaged. Go leave a review and 5-star rating. We actually got some pretty funny reviews over the last week or two. Also, every episode, youtube.com/washedmedia. Again, youtube.com/washedmedia. And some big news. I know everyone's excited for this. Bachelor tonight, baby. We got Mike. Is that his name? Matt? What's his name? Matt.
Mike Jones is his name.
Yeah.
Or Matt Jones.
Matt James is the rapper. Mike Jones is the bachelor. Okay, perfect. Patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. We'll be recapping all that tomorrow. Also, Friday voicemails, baby. You know what it is. Call in 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422.
Our Patreon's busting right now.
It only took me 2 years to get that memorized.
Pretty good.
Can you remember? Do you remember the touching base one?
No.
I
Not
don't
at
either.
all.
I don't either.
I remember all my friends from childhood. Their
It's a
house
good
landlines.
LCD sound system song, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Anything else in the official announcements? Do you have any announcements you'd like to make, Dylan?
Well, I was saying our Patreon is busting right now. People are in and staying and see what the hype's about. I'm just saying.
Just go mash it.
Go check it out.
Go
You really
mash
built
it.
the hype.
Yeah, I know.
Hype
No.
train.
If
You're
that's
saying
not
it's-
going to sell you, you're
You're
never
saying
going to
it's the
subscribe.
Clubhouse of paid
I'm
subscriptions.
on Clubhouse already,
Dude, shut up. You didn't know what Clubhouse was 5 minutes ago.
and I'm on Raya.
If I had a
Raya?
Clubhouse in my
It's a dating
backyard,
app, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's only for like really influential, famous people like me.
Are you actually on Raya?
No,
Why?
I don't know much about Raya, honestly.
Raya.
And plus, I don't want the kind of person who's on Raya. Like, you know?
because they hustle
No, it's like girls who are looking for like
for what?
influential people.
What's wrong with that? Oh, I guess.
How do you know
I
it's
guess
not
they
guys
can't.
looking for influential people? You think it's just girls out there? Dude?
Wow.
No. I'm saying the kind
Wow.
of person
Here
who
we
goes
go.
on that app is like
Antiquated takes.
is probably not going to be into the same shit I'm into.
1950s Dylan.
What are
No.
you? You're into posting thirst traps and like making Brussels sprouts. Like these girls are perfect for you.
No, that's I don't think.
See, you want
So
to
put that in my
you want it
bio?
both ways. You want to dabble in the bougie lifestyle.
I'll put that in my Raya or Raya bio.
Nobody knows.
Raya.
Raya.
Let's do this week. Let's recap this weekend of fun. Presented to you by
I
Roback.
don't know what I'm saying though.
Stella 20 for 20% off of everything you want on here. I'm looking at their QZs right now because it's been a minute since I've dabbled in these. They got some new stripey boys that I'm a very big fan of.
People won't stop talking about the QZs, but I'm all in on the hoodies right now. I'm all in. I'm all
I needed
in.
to hear more about this stripey boy.
Dude, the Blue Ridge, the red stripe. Oh,
Oh,
shit. Did they do
Will.
a Wilmons one with the red stripe?
Oh,
Dude, they have to.
that's it.
Where were we when we just started drinking Red Stripes?
I think you and I were just at.
Was it like one of the golf tournaments or something?
Who does that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Dave and I went in on red stripes at one point.
Are they good? I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah, dude. Of course they're good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It's Australian for beer, right?
What's your problem? Hoodies too, though.
Can we
Yeah,
just
they're
start the
dope.
whole pod over? Dylan's really just.
Stella 20. Shouts to Stella.
Why does did you
That's your dog.
fly there and model these on their website?
Yes.
Like, you could convince me that is this not Dylan on their website modeling
me.
this?
Oh, that person has better lats.
Show me.
The
yeah.
lat game is very similar, but like, look at the beard down. That could be you.
That guy is in great shape, just like me.
That could be you. He's even got a little nipple showing, like you.
Oh, you know, I got the nipples popping at all times, Dave.
What does Dylan do first? Does he go to the doctor to see if he can get his nipples removed first, or does he get his ear checked out?
I'm keeping my nips, man. Just because they're always hard.
In case
doesn't
you
mean
need
they're
to
not
feed.
Dope. They're dope nips. They're just rock hard, man. I don't know what to do.
What, Randy?
Randy, put your fucking pen down, dude.
Jeez, so
taking
Pete.
notes over there like a dork.
Or hold on.
Hold on,
Hold on.
Professor.
Y
I didn't get the
equals
last
MX
part.
plus
Can
B.
you repeat that last joke? I don't know why we're ripping him. He's literally doing his job.
Nerd shit.
Hold on. What's the exponent? How do you add an exponent?
Stella 20 for everything you need off of Roback.
No one writes anymore. No one uses a
Throwback.com.
pen, you know?
People on TikTok. are
No,
doing
Randy
it.
does.
Except for Randy. Yeah, I put our calendar
calendar.
together. What are you doing, dude?
Hey,
What, dude?
we didn't even talk about the new logo.
Dude, we'll talk about the new logo in a sec after this weekend of fun.
The episode's
Good
not
call.
over, David.
I'm
We're
looking
14
at the
minutes
rundown.
in.
I didn't see it on there.
It's getting added to the rundown right now. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend, my man?
Wow, thank you for asking, man. Gosh. Friday, I met up at Easy Tiger with my good friend Will DeFreeze, who's sitting to my right. We got a couple beers. Very enjoyable.
Dude, beers with the boys.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I went to Easy Tiger again the next night.
With who?
Had a very casual little date, actually.
Ooh.
Went on a date with a very nice young lady.
Does she listen to the pod?
No.
Does she know what you do for a living?
We had a conversation over a beer, so yeah.
Did she say, like, how do you make money? Is that like the radio?
We did talk about all that, yeah.
Did you tell her how much money
she
you
knew what I
made?
did, but she didn't know any details about, like, and she had never listened to an episode, she said.
Yeah, right.
But
She's probably a Will mommy.
very enjoyable. She's a very nice young lady, like I said.
What was
And,
that?
that was it.
What?
What did you just do?
What?
I didn't hear it. I saw the light up.
Are you doing the dirty one?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
No, no.
Come on.
There's nothing. There was no busting. It was
That's
just
too
a-
far.
All beers, no busting.
You're saying she was busted?
No, don't.
I thought you said she was very pretty.
She might. She.
Sorry.
She's pretty.
What's her name? Say her. Give us her first and last name and her
I'm not
at.
saying a name. It's like I said, a very casual thing. It's not a big deal.
How casual? Like you wore a T-shirt?
I wore a.
Did you wear the jacket?
I didn't. I didn't shack it.
Oh, so you didn't.
What?
So you didn't want a second
Dude,
date.
you fight. Oh my God.
I didn't want her all
You
over.
didn't want a second
I
date.
didn't want her all over me in public. It would have been embarrassing.
Unbelievable, L. You just can't stop taking L's.
I don't think that's accurate.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So what's her name?
So you just drank beer.
I'm not saying her name.
What's
There's
her
no point.
Instagram at?
I'm not doing any of that.
So you
But,
just drank beers with the boys and the girl all weekend.
She asked me out, so I'd say that. Very bold. I like that.
Wow.
Saturday's for the girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
She asked me out. Interesting.
Easy Tiger?
Easy tags, I call it.
Where were y'all sitting? Beer garden or?
Right, Bert. I know you, this is not gonna mean anything to you or anybody else, but where Will and I sat up right at the table
Oh, wow.
over.
That's a VIP table.
It was like inside, but not inside. It was like under the
It's
over-
covered,
The covering. Thank you.
Yeah. It's outdoor but covered.
which
Yeah.
is good
It's
because
out,
the
but
weather
in.
wasn't great Saturday.
It's out but in, Dave. Right. It was
Okay.
misting on us.
Wait, was your date with a girl?
Yeah.
Because Saturdays are
Doesn't make
I
any
know,
sense.
I know. I had to make an exception for her.
for the boys.
What'd you just play? I couldn't hear.
It's called Ants Marching. That's sick.
And Sunday, I got parks, and we had a very chill. The weather was just shit. We did get in this pandemic. We were just stuck inside all day. It was kind of lame. So we played some games.
If you were living in Austin yesterday and you like went out and did stuff like in the fog and everything, like what were you doing?
Yeah.
Yesterday was like one of the cozier days.
Yeah, and we had 2 football games on. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, the big games.
Did you watch the big games?
I did watch the big games. Yeah, we will discuss that on Too Much Dip later today, folks. Yeah, Parks and I, he invented this dinosaur game that we like to play. Like you create like your team of dinosaurs and they fight each other, and he has a lot of fun playing.
Who was on your team?
I pick. We played a bunch of times. So all the big dogs I picked.
The reach
Like
on the
T-Rex,
T-Rexes is
Mosasaurus.
trash though.
Like such as?
I'm sorry. You want me to name the dinosaurs? Like I mean,
Yeah, you said the big dogs. I want to hear about
the
them.
big dogs. T-Rex.
So you said it was a dinosaur.
You heard of that one, Dave?
Yeah.
The Spinosaurus, the Mosasaurus. I was even the Dilophosaurus a couple of times because it has the venom that it shoots out. You don't know shit about the venom. do
I
you?
know a lot about Venom.
Yeah, you.
Big Spider-Man guy.
Anyway, he won most of the games though.
They really botched the Venom movie, didn't they?
Didn't even know they made one.
Right, Randy? He said it was okay. Randy says off mic.
Yeah, anyway, that's my weekend in fun. It was a good one.
Well, I'm glad you had a good weekend.
Thanks, David.
Dave sounded like he had a little more inconveniences in his weekend.
I hit some balls on Friday, which is why I couldn't join Da Boys for some beer.
I almost killed you
Why?
because
Oh, you thought I played with
because
that.
when you sent the text of your range setup, I thought you were warming up to maybe go play a quick round. And as someone who said on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, like, "Yo, what if we play golf on Friday?" I was just ready to pounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna even if you did play like 9 that day, like don't ever tell me because like I was H for golf on Friday.
No. I had a little session out there. Friday night didn't do anything really. What did I do Friday night? Well, watch the Mavs. Followed some hockey. I think the Stars played too. Yeah, watch the Stars. 2-0 in the season. Undefeated. Saturday was a different story. I noticed the night before my wife's tire was low. And it was all the way flat the next morning. You know, it gets cool at night, so it's not
Did
great.
you catch a nail somewhere? What happened?
Big nail. Big nail.
Maybe a hammer and a nail.
Just the nail.
You think someone hammered a nail into her tire?
Maybe they were stacking bales and they just got wild with it.
What? What are you doing?
It's a Ryan Bales song.
Sorry, I'm towing a line right now.
Ryan
It's
Bales?
the Florida Georgia.
Remember
one.
Ryan Bales?
There's
Cody
so
Brown-
many references that
Bales!
I don't know any
That was
of
Cody
them.
Brown's band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's
Not to be confused with the Zach Brown band.
Nobody's gonna understand that. That's very.
There is a Cody Brown band, but it's not our Cody Brown. It's a different Cody Brown.
That's a bummer because our Cody
Yeah.
Brown's the man.
Yeah, and he's a Schwab's guy. He's the Schwab.
He is the original
Yeah.
Schwabs.
He got so many free Schwabs back.
I
in the
never
day.
paid for a meal in college.
No,
No,
Yeah,
you guys
so
were handing out Schweppes like they were going out of style.
so I was like, all right, I'm gonna change this tire. I'm manly Saturday, whatever. Took my shirt off, went out there. I didn't take my shirt off. It was kind of cool.
Oh, damn.
Jacked the thing up.
Gross.
Trying to get the old lug nuts off. Couldn't get it to budge. I think they were corroded on. So I went down to the place, got some WD-40, greased them up. Didn't work.
You should have had me come over, dude.
No, I got.
We're having. By the way,
Younger.
we're having a slip and slide at my 40th birthday party. That's all done with WD-40.
Oh, Will DeFreeze 40.
Mm-hmm. Been thinking about this for years.
I'm not going to slide on the slide, but I'll go to your party. I don't want
Once you
WD-40
see me
all over
cruise down that thing, you're gonna be like, "Fuck! All right, I'm popping top. I got to slide on this thing."
Oh
I
man,
want pop top.
Did the WD-40 work?
my kid's gonna be 5 at that thing. Just raising hell. I'm gonna be completely bald.
Parks is going to drive to that thing. He'll be like 30.
I still got 6 years.
He told me he was applying for his hardship.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
which I
no
was like,
there's no kids allowed at my 40th birthday party.
oh, sorry, Dylan, and me.
All right.
We're checking IDs on. Randy's gonna be checking IDs on the way in.
You must be having all
Saturdays
your
for the
friends over.
adults, not the kids. So I couldn't get it off. So I had to. I was like, tuck my tail. I had to text
You
the
always have a
neighbor.
problem with that, don't you?
What?
Getting it off.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
What else happened with your stupid tire, dude?
It was my wife's tire. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the thing off, and had the neighbor's college. You know, he's out of college. He's like 23. He came over to help me try to get this thing off. He couldn't get it to budge either, which made me feel good. I was like, I know. I mean, he probably outweighs me by 40 pounds. Big kid. I couldn't get to budge. Neither could he. We're both looking at each other like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised you even had him over. Because nobody likes him. Because he's 23.
Okay. That went over my head. That was good. That was good, and you
doing,
deserve better.
dude?
You deserve better.
Let me ask you a question. Before you started to crank on this thing, was it off the ground?
No, well, you do. I tried it both
You
ways.
loosen it while it's on the ground.
You try to loosen it, then you pop it up and get the tire
Exactly.
out.
Okay, I'm making sure you did it the right
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay.
Although it shouldn't matter, right?
It matters.
Why?
Because there's a little give in that wheel when it's off the ground, you know? And
Yeah.
It's harder to get leverage.
Like a wagon wheel. And, then his dad came over with
Rock
a better
mama.
tool, the big axe one. We were able to get it off. But basically, what should have been like a 30-minute deal was about a 2-hour deal. Between that and having to drive to Discount Tire.
Dude, you should have just taken it to the Red Bull pit crew. They would have done it in like
I couldn't.
1.8 seconds.
It was completely flat.
They're so fast, dude.
That's how it sounds.
Yeah, I'm talking F1.
This weekend in F1.
Boom. Whole new set.
Saturday night, watched the fight. Sad I didn't have y'all over, but I wasn't feeling it, man.
No, it's pretty cool that you had that whiskey without us that was given to the group, but it's not.
I only had a little bit.
It's not a big deal.
Shout
It's
out
like
to
whatever.
our backer friend who sent it to us.
Hey, can I give
Chris
it-
Hancock.
Speaking of, what's the fella's name?
Laugh at his name.
Jack
I was laughing at something else, Dave.
What?
You're
Tell
just
me
gonna-
what.
at Jack Josso, Giosso, however you say that. Who sent us,
Josso.
Oh,
who sent us the
Josso.
homemade wine? I got into it over the weekend, and boy, let me tell you, it
Oh,
is
wow.
legitimately very, very good.
Would love to have some. I guess I didn't get the nod on that.
He legit sent us all a bottle, so you should
I never got mine.
think. You
No,
probably-
it's not true.
think you
I got
probably
mine.
did.
It's
It's
in my
very
wine.
good. I'm
It's in my
telling you.
wine cellar
Check it
that I
out.
made.
Thank you, Jack, for the wine. Crushed it. Sorry to hijack your shit.
Did you get strawberry wine?
Like strawberry wine, 17.
Jesus.
I didn't know how many people knew that song.
It's a great song. Deanna Carter?
I think it is much bigger in Texas than it is in the North because I had never heard that song before. And I was at a bar one time when it came on in Houston, and every single person in the bar started belting it out together. And I felt like an alien.
That's annoying, though.
It
'cause
was
it's a
terrible.
good song, and people butcher it.
It was terrible how everyone started singing it. But I was just sitting there, and I was like, did I miss out on...
Did
am
you-
I in a flash mob right now? What's going on?
Did you do the fake sing where you just kind of mouth along and, like, look around?
Yeah, by like the third chorus, I was like, strawberry wine. That's my singing voice.
It always just makes me think of my roommate having sex in college to that song, which I think I explained on this podcast before, or one of our podcasts.
Was that his closing anthem?
Dude, he would just go into his room in our apartment and just blare the song, and then you hear like faint sounds of like, panting underneath the very
panting.
loud. You know what I mean? Like sex sounds. They were engaging.
Moaning.
They were fornicating in there.
That's like, is that the song Mariano came out to in the 9th? Is his closer song?
I don't believe so. I could be wrong. Anyway.
Didn't he come out to Enter Sandman?
No, that was what's his name? Trevor
Noah?
No. What's that dude's name? He threw he threw a bunch of change ups as a closer, but he was fucking dominant. I forgot his name.
Is this song what I think it's about?
Eddie.
Strawberry Wine? Is it about wine?
Yeah, like she was 17, started hooking up with this dude when he was in college. Like,
Oh, TFM.
I don't know if that plays there, but
just saying, dude. He might.
No, I don't know. What is it about that?
That's the first verse is. Second verse goes on a little bit further in life. It's a concept song. It tells a story. It's beautiful. I actually don't even know if that's true. I just read the first verse.
It's okay.
Dude, I had a big weekend. Big weekend.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Had beers with Dylan on Friday.
We had some good conversation too.
Yeah, we did, I guess. It was fine.
I don't care.
It was fine.
I talk to you every day.
Just building on this friendship, man. It's crazy.
It was date night. Sally and I went on a date. We had some sushi. Your boy ate something he's never eaten before?
What was it?
It's called uni. Are you familiar with uni?
Is that the one that makes you horny?
Apparently it's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's so horny about
But
it?
apparently I also drank an entire bottle of sake at dinner. So
Does that also make you...
so things weren't happening after.
You know
what I
double
mean?
horny?
No, I was just really tired and full. Pretty drunk.
You were trying to get some sake this weekend, weren't you? Did you end up going anywhere?
Somebody sake. That's what I said to the waitress. She was like, "What?"
It's a nice place, and you said that?
I was trying to go viral. I had Randy there too in the corner, like taping it. Didn't really work out. They actually asked me to leave, so I couldn't even eat.
Didn't go well.
Yeah, do you know what uni is? It's the edible part of a sea urchin, Dylan.
Yeah, and it's an, like you said, an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was before I ordered it, and guess what it's made from? It's the gonads of a sea urchin.
No kidding?
Yeah, your boy was eating gonads on Friday.
Dude,
Gonads
no one's
is
saying
one
gonads.
people don't use enough.
Dude, it was swag though.
Sea urchin has gonads?
Yeah, it's the only edible part.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. That's weird, huh?
Kicking your boy in the nads is objectively funny.
Yes,
It's absolutely not.
it is.
Right in the nards.
You went around
What's
your
funnier,
friends in the
kicking your
dick
boy in the
and
nads or running him
balls?
over with your golf cart?
Ooh.
What if you ran him over with a golf cart and then you ran up to him and just kicked him right in the nads?
As he lies there dying.
Yeah, with a fractured clavicle.
He's just bleeding out from his leg.
I have internal bleeding. And you just D-tap him.
Your boy's just laying on the ground. It's like, what, dude? 1 sec. I'm sending this to Dylan to post on TFM.
That's a friendship ruiner, man. Don't do that.
He loses control of his bowels, and you just go, oh, doorknob.
Doorknob was the ruthless game.
There's nothing worse than doorknob.
No, and if someone did it in the basement and you had to get to the stairs, like, it was over for that dude. He
He
was
had
getting punched in the nuts numerous times.
Flounder got it bad one time. It was like a gauntlet he had to run through, and everybody was just throwing haymakers at his arms.
Dude, it's not good. It's not good. Then Saturday, as I said, I drank a little too much on Friday, so I took it a little easy on Saturday. I was going to hit up Dave to go watch the fight and get a little wild, but I was feeling a little tired, so I settled in. I ended up watching the fight at our place with Micah and just kind of enjoyed
Your
it.
place?
No, Micah's place.
So
Mike has a much larger place.
he was able to get it, though? Like, because that was a fiasco.
Nah, not really. We did purchase it numerous times, or at least attempt to. And then finally, Micah just said, screw this. We're just going to do it this way. And we ended up just illegally streaming it to his television. And I will say the quality might have been better than the quality that we would have gotten from actual ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus has issues. They had issues that night, but even before, like, it times out quite a bit for me.
Issues. And then we also did some furniture shopping, which is the least fun thing in the world. So
Didn't you get stopped on the street by a listener? Or was that last week?
no, that was last week. Shouts to Adam, new Austin resident, orthodontist.
Californian?
Major shouts. Hard to say. Hard to say.
What are you doing here?
Ah.
God, we talk about that?
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Before we do, let's talk about Indochino.
Old but new sponsor alert.
Old but new sponsor alert.
Yes.
You know what
Old but
Indochino
new
is.
sponsor.
Dylan goes to the Indochino showroom and just gets fitted.
Well, the cool thing about it is you only have to go one time because they measure your shit and they got your measurements on file. So you hop online and you order it and boom, custom make it without even going in. Sick.
Getting dressed up, like I love dressing. If I can get dressed up and I can look tight doing it, I'm happy. You got to make every moment an opportunity to look your best. And with Indochino, perfectly fitted custom clothes are more affordable than you might think. There's never a bad time to look good. What?
Peace of mind knowing that something's custom fit for you. Okay. Everybody's done that where they have got that one shirt that they brought to the wedding and they put it on and it's too baggy and you're like, God, I can't believe I'm stuck with this shirt. That's why you got to get it custom.
Yeah.
Now that my arms are getting so big, I might have to go back in.
Shut up.
I really wish you would change your arms.
I know. Too much, dude.
They're kind of gross.
Yeah.
Too
Luckily
big.
for you, Dylan, Indochino offers made-to-measure custom clothing at a more affordable price. So you can always, you guys all have that like one thing in your wardrobe that you wear when you want to like, you know it makes you look good.
It's a statement shirt.
Indochino does that. You don't have to worry about it. You always look fresh.
Fresh to death, man.
They offer completely custom-fitted suits, coats, and casual wear at surprisingly affordable prices. Usually when you get something tailored, like if you buy a shirt off the rack somewhere and then you go get it tailored, you're in for way more money than you would be if you just went to Indochino in the first place. That's a fact.
That's true.
They customize everything from the fabric and lining to the lapel shape and monogram. The choice is all yours, and since your order is made to your exact measurements, each piece will fit you and your style perfectly. The best part, Indochino suits start at just $299 with all the customizations included. Tell me somewhere else you can get a $299 suit that's completely fitted to you.
I'm not even going to try.
I'm waiting.
I'm not even going to try.
No, can't do it. Book a virtual appointment, and you can shop online at Indochino.com. And right now, you'll get $30 off any purchase of $399 or more when you enter code STEAM at checkout. That's $30 off a purchase of $399 or more at Indochino.com. Promo code STEAM. Yeah, so we got a new logo alert.
New logo alert?
New logo alert. New logie for the boys.
New logie for the boys, he says.
We're the boys, and we have a new logo. So, yeah, the new logo is for the boys.
Yeah. We've gone through some changes facially. Dave has a mustache now.
I see no changes.
You don't wear glasses. Stuff like that.
That's just the way it is.
I'm just generally more handsome. And so we had to sharpen up mine too. Everyone says that, yeah. So I'm just repeating what people are saying.
This is seriously your horniest episode.
TBH, I've been kind of aged lately. Yeah.
Bonk.
Ooh, you got him.
Dude, I think it's because I haven't been drinking.
Really?
Makes my shit just pop.
Wait, I thought you got beers with Will.
I mean, like,
Boom.
before that.
And then you literally got beers like the next
Perjury.
day.
It had been 3 weeks before that.
I just set
Are
a
you doing
trap.
sober weeknight in January?
I'm
Did
getting back on the sober
Did you come
train.
up with that?
I took a weekend off of being sober, and now I'm getting back on the train.
Dude, Monday through Thursday, actually Sunday through Thursday, if you see me drinking, it's not me. Because it could not be me in January.
I
Sober
heard
weeknights
rumors
only.
flying about you maybe having a beer while dropping into Verdansk with the boys the other night. Is that true?
God, it's crazy how Dave's only drinking like 60% of the month now.
Wow, look at this
Crazy.
guy trying to make me feel bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool what you're doing, man.
No, it's
really,
cool, dude.
It's really
If
inspirational.
people were going to gyms at like the clip they were, like for like any other January, Dylan would be the guy complaining about how the gym's just like too packed.
2-pack?
Agree. Like, God, these people got a lot of nerve.
West Coast, man.
I'm an East Coast rap guy. Everyone knows that.
I am too.
Please.
Except for Snoop.
I was
What?
gonna
You
say.
know I got
I was
love
gonna
for
say
Snoop.
you ride too hard for Snoop.
I know.
If
I'm
Snoop
sorry.
heard you say that, he'd be pissed.
I know. I'm sorry.
New logo though. We got Dave with a mustache. We filled in Dylan's beard a little bit, which might have been generous on our part.
It was generous, but you know what? I appreciate it.
Let's go through the
we
comments.
filled in my beard a little bit. People are saying that I look depressed and or psychotic in mine. Guys, all we did for mine was fill in my beard appropriately and remove my glasses.
Actually, you also requested a bags under your eyes.
I took them out because it made me look too old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think you should have left them in. This is my personal opinion, but.
No.
So now, once again, I'm the only one with bags. God, why is this?
Learn how to work Photoshop like me and just take them out. Oh, you can't, loser.
It's funny because
Dude,
you've
what?
never secured a bag a day in your life.
It's true. Only bags you've secured are under your eyes.
That's cold, man.
Oh, damn, that's biting.
That's cold. I still look. Very handsome, though.
You look better in this one than you do in the old one. No offense to you. No offense to the old animated version of you.
It's not offended.
The original logo was done by our boy Alfonso. The update was done by our boy Ricky. Shouts to Ricky Prosper. Go follow him on the gram.
Add me on the ground.
Ricky's the man, dude.
He did it to him.
He had to. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did a good job on my stash. I'll say that.
Your
I was a
beard
little
is-
worried.
Your beard is wild thick in here, just mega thick.
Look at it right now, dog.
I think it's accurate.
No, it is.
I
Get
feel
a
like
stash on Dave, man.
I wish yours was a little patchier. That's part of the allure for your beard.
Right. I have a friend. His name's Kevin. He's been on our live stream before. He says that my beard is so bad that it's good, and I'm just gonna go with it.
I don't hate that take.
Yeah.
It also helps that you're good looking in other
Aw,
other
thank
ways,
you,
so
man.
it's a lot easier.
Yeah, let's get Nux on that. Come on.
Nah, man, I already
You gotta stop
I already
with the
gave you a
nuts,
hesitant
man.
nut.
You're a little much.
Dave?
I already
Well,
gave you
cross?
we're too far away anyway.
Yes.
If I ever give you nucks, it'll be to your face.
Oh, that's assault, brother.
I only nuck until I buck. I really don't know what that means, actually.
I'll show you later.
Does it mean something like dirty?
I'll
Nope.
show you later.
Yeah, what were the top comments, Dave? Did you bring any of those up?
Oh no, sorry. I thought we were gonna spare Dylan.
Landry said generous handlebars, which yeah, because mine don't really connect as much as the image would portray. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Did Dylan get older? Someone said, and it's been liked quite a bit. So that's okay.
Somebody said, "Pardon me while I kiss these guys." That was Washed Memia. A lot of people saying, "Did Dylan get older?" One guy said that.
Okay,
Dylan's mustache doesn't connect that strong, which
Yeah, a
You
lot of
see.
people. A lot of people are.
New Will is unsettling, which I don't agree with. The beard is it's alpha beard. People are really simping for Slim Will.
It's not even that much slimmer of me.
I feel like the glasses have a slimming effect when you take them off.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I would like more gray hair for Dylan, and I wouldn't mind a little for me. Even though I don't have that much, I kind of want to have that much. Just a little sprinkle.
I'm dying. So yeah, I told Dylan one time I had a new white hair in my mustache, and I took it out because it was just like kind of egregious. But I've decided I'm never doing that again.
I can see
Stupid
one.
thing to do.
Did you pluck it?
I put it in my scrapbook.
I don't know if you're serious.
No, I don't have a scrapbook of my hair, David.
David, why would you?
Is it that crazy that Will has a scrapbook?
Of his fucking hair? Yeah.
I don't know. I knew a dude who collected his fingernails.
No.
What?
This is in like 5th grade. He was a wild kid.
Hopefully he's cut that out by now.
I don't know.
What did he do with those?
He
Eats
just
them.
had them. It was very gross.
He
Sucks
probably
on
like.
him.
Why would you suck on your own fingernails, dude?
I don't know.
What did you-
He's a freak. I don't know.
Is it true that you sucked your own thumb till you were like 12?
I still suck my
Jeez.
thumb.
He's got an oral fixation.
Have you tried sucking your thumb in the last 10 years?
Because Parks does it. And I make fun of him, like, "Oh, look at me!" And it's
You make
just
fun of your
gross.
kid like that? Come on.
Oh yeah, big time. That's a relationship we have though. It's funny.
I sucked not until I was 12, but I sucked my thumb like a little longer than most kids suck their thumbs. And so I randomly thought of it in the last like 2 years, and I was like, I wonder like why I like doing that so much. And I did it for like 2 seconds and was like, oh my God,
It's
how do
very
people
weird.
do this? Like, why?
I know why. Sucking your thumb was the original jewel.
Very swag.
Think about it.
Man, rest in peace, Larry King.
Yes.
That jewel meme that was going viral of him hitting the jewel was just great though.
There was a lot of
existed.
good Larry King things going around on the Twitter.
It speaks highly to him that so many entertaining clips are out there of him, like with big celebrities, just having, kind
he-
of having fun.
He's the goat of radio personalities. Got to be.
He's a king.
Larry.
He's married a few women in his day.
9, 8.
Some of them twice.
Really?
One of them twice.
Okay, 7-ish. A lot either way.
Yeah.
More than most.
King shit.
The Seinfeld clip is all time.
My favorite Larry King one is still just Larry, I'm on DuckTales. It's like, I don't have a private jet, Larry. Sorry. Dylan's like, who's Larry King?
Do you know who Larry King is?
Of course, I know who Larry King is, dude. R.I.P. Man.
Oh, wow.
That Norm Macdonald clip, really funny. I know you're talking about it, but I wanted to
I
chat
watched
it
it
too.
a number of times.
It's
yesterday.
just good. It's just good.
I'm so deep in the closet, I'm not gonna admit it. Wait, what?
Go back if you're bored out there and you want to watch Larry King on Norm's podcast. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's worth
It almost seems like he dug himself into that joke, but I know it was all planned out. Like he knew what he was gonna say, but it seemed like he just like backed into it accidentally.
Yeah, he's
His
the
delivery's
best.
amazing.
What were we talking about? The new logo?
Yeah, shouts the new logo.
Look, it's good. And I know people get upset when you change logos. We once famously changed the PGP logo, and there was about a 2-day period where I thought people were going to show up at the headquarters with pitchforks. It was quite the pivot from sad guy at desk, as we called it, to cell phone.
Yeah, heaven forbid we try to take the brand away from people being depressed about their lives and put it
Yeah.
somewhere fun.
We want to make it more of like more or less overtly depressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We want it to be like low-key depressed.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking about low-key depressed, can we talk about this dude from California that moved to Austin and then wrote the worst column in the history of man?
Yeah, so if you watched our Too Much Sip live stream on Thursday night, you know that we got into this a little bit already, but it's so egregious it needs to be discussed here as well.
Micah, this was built for Micah.
Micah's the one. I'm pretty sure that Micah's
he-
the reason that this like took off.
He was on this early. Like the day it was published, he was already like going on and on about it.
The headline is, I moved my family from California to Austin, Texas, and regretted it. Here are 10 key points everyone should know, or everyone should consider before relocating.
Funny enough, it's not 10 key points. It's 12.
Oh, because as he notes on number 11, I couldn't just stop at 10. The jerk.
So whoever did the headline was like, we can't put 12. More people are going to click 10.
I don't know. One of my first days at Grand X, noted content master Jack Hammer, aka Dan Regester, told me, he's like, yeah, no, never making an even number.
I think that was
Gotta
I
be-
think that was a Joe theory actually, and as we know, Joe's the king of lists.
Joe's the king.
No one went viral as much as Joe did.
Yeah. No,
So
Dan told me, he's like, nah, I gotta be
Buzz-
11.
I mean, BuzzFeed does very obscure numbers, like 57 most, whatever.
I
know
think I
for
agree.
me-
I think I agree with that. Unless it's 10. I think 10 is different than like 8.
For me, and this might be why I was not good at what I did there.
You were the headline king.
Well, I always wanted to be different, and I didn't want to sound like this. So I was always like, oh, let's do like 14 or like an obscure number, like edgier. Like so it does. So yes, we're providing you listicle content, but it's different. It's not like this other publication.
And when we tweeted those out, like, 14, blah, 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 it's like everyone was like, God, these guys are so edgy.
Dude, they don't give a fuck. They have sleeve tattoos,
Fuck,
probably.
They did 14?
I wonder why they included those extra 4. Like, what are those about?
Wow, and
Savages.
they're in Austin. They're fucking edgy.
Yeah, so this guy basically talks about Austin like it's
Hell.
hell.
I've never seen somebody know so little about a place that they are moving and uprooting their family to.
It just sounds like this man wasn't prepared.
What's weird is he starts off by saying that he lived in Northwest Austin, and then he said that his home was in Bee Cave.
He lived in Lakeway.
All you got to do is pull out a map, look at it, and be like, oh, yeah, that is definitely not Northwest Austin. It is a suburb about 15 miles due west of Austin. So that's weird.
My favorite is this. We thought living in Texas, stuff would be cheap, but with so many people moving to Austin, the service industry is in red hot demand. Yeah, that's something you could have read about, like, anywhere. Mm-hmm. If you just do a little bit of research on the front end.
He says the dumbest thing. So after he gets done bitching about how he went to a soccer game and there was a guy wearing a shirt that said "Stop moving to Texas" there, he took that as a personal attack on him, not just a guy wearing a shirt that is a very common thing that people do in Texas. There are like bumper stickers everywhere in Texas that just say like "Stop moving here." J-Bone will note that he once had his car parked on 6th Street and he had I believe a Florida or Wisconsin license plate. I don't know if J-Bone knows where he's from at this point. Is he excited the Bucs are in the Super Bowl, or is he pissed at the Packers?
He has not pivoted back.
It's tough because he pivoted knowing that the Packers would probably be the best team for a long time, and then they got beat yesterday.
I applaud him for not switching back.
I actually think it'd be better if J-Bone immediately switched back with no
I thought
remorse.
he would have. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
But after explaining all this, like, he's just bitching about everything. He gets to the point where he just says, this is in the midst of talking about how San Diego has game-only soccer leagues for kids, and then he just says, the car washes were lame. Why you got to come at our car wash? Has he not been to the Dino car wash?
Yeah, dude, go to the Jurassic Car Wash one time.
What's the problem? He complains about how it's too hot here and how everyone leaves for 1 to 2 months. I don't. Do you guys have friends that leave Austin for 1 to 2 months every year? I don't. That must be nice. He complains about how much his water bill is.
This entire thing
You
is
have a
just
pool,
brag.
buddy?
There's nowhere to go.
This is just a stealth brag.
Why do you have a pool and you're going to complain about the water?
Dude, one of his complaints is titled Yelp. Like, he complains about the Austin Yelp.
You're complaining about an app,
What?
my guy.
It's an app, dude. It's used by everybody.
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't do his research on the weather.
He also-
something that's very, very
And during this
easy
whole
to
thing,
look
he
up.
ignores that Austin is largely a transplant city. Whenever I tell people, like, I'm actually from Austin, they're like, oh, I've never met one of you before. So all these people he's saying that are rude and all this shit, like, he's describing people who have moved here, just like him, who's just a total chotch.
Austin is hot. It's not California hot. It's Texas hot. I mean, like, get a Farmer's Almanac one time.
It's weird.
One time.
It's weird that a city in Texas would be Texas hot and not California hot. Like, who would have thought? He also moved from San Diego. What a dumbass.
First of all, yes. Mistake numero uno. Why would you
San
ever
Diego's-
leave San Diego?
I'm not
So
s-
sick.
I'm not saying you should just like live in California. Like there's goods and bads about California, but like there's no bad about San Diego. Just live in San Diego, my guy. Don't move to Lakeway from San Diego and expect your life to improve.
Seriously.
Nowhere to go is one of his key points.
He called Austin drivers reptilian brain terrible.
That's just insulting.
It's right, but like, come on, dude. You don't have to say that in your
What
column.
is that? What does that mean?
I don't know. Why do you have to go at reptiles?
Brett Alder. This guy stinks. Hey, Brett, you stink.
He says, yeah, Yelp. There is good food in Austin, but you can't trust Yelp to find it because it doesn't work in Austin. We drove 40 minutes for good Southern Indian food at a 4.5 star rated establishment. It was one of the worst service experiences of my life. Why is that Yelp's fault?
This guy's a moron. There's plenty of good Indian food places in Austin.
I went to one recently, and it was absolutely incredible. Shouts to Clay Pitt.
Who's he?
He's the surfing version of Flounder.
All right, number 8.
So pitted.
Monoculture. In parts of Texas, it's not just a monoculture, but a monoculture that doesn't seem to be aware of its own blandness. And he's used the wrong "it's," I should point out. Think about it. Are you ready to have your son judged based on his suitability for a football or a future career in football?
Yes.
This dude just watched
Absolutely.
Friday Night Lights.
Absolutely.
Like, that doesn't happen in Austin.
Hey, let me tell you, bud. You probably moved to the wrong part of town if you don't want your son to be judged on football. BK's Westlake or
the hardest
Lake
thing
Travis?
since moving to
Either
Austin,
way.
since moving
BK
to
was
Austin,
Lake
the hardest
Travis.
thing for me to get
Oh.
over is people knowing that I can't throw a football very far. Doing that Grand X
tough.
video, I did that for the content, but like I knew it was going to tank my social stock in Austin.
I thought you were going to move.
Bullshit, dude.
Even the valid points he makes, which there are a lot of things to criticize Austin for, his just underlying whininess is just unnecessary. There are no snowy mountains. Again,
It's Texas, dog.
no raging rivers. Bro, Comau, Guadalupe, float one time for me. Never been to river raft race? Okay.
I don't think claiming there are no rivers in Texas is fair at all. I feel like there's a lot of good rivers here.
There's literally a river
They're
running
not
through the middle of
raging,
the city.
Will.
What's your problem?
I've been to a few rages
Ever heard
on
of the Colorado River? Kind of big.
Yeah.
If you live in Austin,
Literally
things don't
cuts the
change
city in
much
half.
in a 7-hour drive radius. That's not true.
Hold on, what?
If you live in Austin, things don't change much in a huge 7-hour driving radius. So he's saying you could. It's not like you can drive. You could drive to Oklahoma in 4 hours. You could drive to Louisiana in 4 hours.
And look, there are people who are going
So drive to the beach at 3.5
There are
hours.
people who are going to listen to this and be mad, like, oh, these guys are just riding hard for Texas. Oh, Texas, blah, blah, blah. Actually, Randy's probably one of them. But, but like, Austin's not for everybody?
No.
We get it?
No, there's plenty of
But
reasons
he's
not to
talking
move
about
here.
it like it's
expensive.
Syria
Well,
in
no,
the summertime.
And
Like,
the biggest thing is, it's just this guy moved his family without doing homework, which is the most reckless thing ever.
Yeah.
Because there's no, outside of maybe the Yelp thing, which is just insane, like all this stuff should be common knowledge.
oh, he also moved his family to a 4,000 square foot house with a sport court in the backyard. And one of his complaints is about how Texas is obsessed with big homes. Why don't you get a smaller one, dude?
Oh, and he just humble brags that he bumped into McConaughey at a flag football game.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, cool, man. You're rubbing shoulders with A-listers.
Yeah, it must be so fucking hard. He's probably like, yeah, in California, I rub shoulders with A-listers all the time.
This guy's on the
I only
D
have
list.
McConaughey here.
The dork list.
Dork.
What a dork.
Dork. And then at the end, he says, moral of the story. He said it would take a lot of money to buy a California-like lifestyle in Austin. Well, yeah. Having a California-like lifestyle, as people know, is very expensive, which is why it's a California-like lifestyle. He also says, if you're moving to Austin, make sure it's because of the things that it offers. Downtown lifestyle, barbecue, football, live music, nice houses, professional opportunity. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are 6 objectively good things about Austin, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then he says that, and you won't miss things that you're leaving behind, like good weather, public spaces, etc. So he just named 5 awesome things, and then 2 really kind of just like,
Is
okay
Austin
things.
lacking on public space? What is he looking for? We have a huge park, like lakes and rivers. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's the most bike-friendly. I think it's the most bike-friendly city in America.
So what is he talking about?
Is he talking about like public parks?
Yeah, like
talking about,
just public land to like explore with his kids. He wants to go to that he just can't find.
I feel like there's a ton of like public hiking.
Yeah.
People are always
Hiking?
yes.
Despite it being hot here, it's a very outdoorsy city. Like,
Yeah,
people are out doing
I don't
shit.
really partake. And dude, Big Bend is not that far. I mean, it's a haul, but
Yeah, it is.
It's far.
what, 8 hours?
It's out of his 7-hour bubble.
Is that close to you?
He definitely Googled how far Big Bend was so that
It's-
nobody could say that, like 8-hour drive.
You're right.
Yeah.
That was yeah. But why the cutoff? That's very arbitrary. 7 hours versus 8. Come on, give it one more hour.
Get on a plane, dog. No one's driving 7 hours to do anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy's an idiot forever leaving San Diego. So have fun.
I'll take his fucking house in San Diego. Sounds great.
He moved into a house with sport court and is complaining.
He had a pool and sport courts, and he's complaining about his energy and water bills.
He could go. He could play roller hockey out there.
Even Dog Randy just gave a sigh. He's
Yeah, he
he's so
did.
over Ben Alder. Dork.
Cedar allergies. I'll give him that.
Freaking loser.
This guy's a cuck.
Should we go find him and
Does
beat
he
him
s-
up? No,
does he still live here?
No, he moved. He moved to San Francisco.
Okay.
You want to move somewhere? Like, I mean, yes, San Francisco, you can drive like fairly short distances and be in amazing
your dollar
places.
goes a long way in San
But
Francisco.
like, if you're going to complain about, he was complaining about the variance in his water bill being like $8. Like, and you moved to San Francisco?
I feel like it's very expensive to live in California as well. Great California, they take better care of the road. A lot of things, at least in the limited time I've spent there. Probably better kept.
There's
More
a lot of
scenic
there's a lot of
than
really
here.
shitty things about California, but there's a lot of really awesome stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on California. Yeah, it's a great place to chill.
I love California.
We thought about moving the company to Napa.
Yeah. Had shit hit the fan and like we weren't doing Wash Media, like I was going to try to get Sally to move to California for a little bit and do some chilling. Left coast.
Left coast, best coast. That's what they say.
There's a little part of my heart that just wants to live in California. Always.
Didn't you do that for like a while?
I think that's why it's still there. I didn't do it for long enough. 6 months wasn't enough for your boy. I needed that full time.
I was always jealous of hashtag Chad living out there.
His life sucks though.
He's a Texas boy now.
Does it?
No, Chad's life is dope. I love me some Chad. Gosh, you know what else I love? Ritual, baby.
Let's go.
Do you guys know what's in your multivitamins? Well, I know you guys do because you take Ritual, but all the people out there listening right now, they got no clue what's in their freaking multivitamins. No freaking clue. Sugars, GMOs, synthetic fillers, artificial colorants, not to mention animal byproducts like sheep's wool and gelatin from hooves and hides. All are ingredients you might find in a multivitamin, but no, not Rituals. It's not your typical multivitamin. Ritual's clean, vegan-friendly formula is made with key nutrients in forms that your body can actually use with no shady extras.
Vitamin D3 help fill some gaps in the diet. That's the thing, man. It's hard to get everything from your diet.
Mm-hmm.
Ritual's there. It's like a safety net. That's how I view it personally.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Just in case I didn't get all the vitamin D from like the, last night's Popeyes or whatever I ate. I didn't have Popeyes last night, but you know what I mean.
I'm taking some extra vitamins
Uh-huh.
just like to make sure that I'm like, fully taken care of in this COVID stuff in addition to my Ritual 2-a-days. The other ones hurt my tummy, so I had to scale back on them. Now I'm just a full Ritual boy.
Other ones hurt my tummy.
We can't have tummy ache.
Dude,
Will.
vitamins hurt your tummy all the
They hurt my
time.
tummy.
Rituals don't?
My
No, they're
tummy.
extended release. These things don't. They don't hurt your tummy.
Oh, my tummy. Yeah, I agree.
Tummy.
Tummy. Tummy. They're fresh tasting. They smell amazing once you pop that thing open. It just smells like an Altoid container that you just want to eat all of them out of.
For real.
You bust it open, smell the mint.
Mm-hmm. Bust it. The delayed release capsules, like we talked about, they're designed to dissolve later in less sensitive areas of your stomach so you can take them with or without food. And that's the biggest one. You're intermittent fasting out there and you've been taking vitamins that aren't Ritual, you probably know exactly what we're talking about. No, not here. It's also now available for women, men, and teens. So
They've got a prenatal.
Oh man, I love a good prenatal.
It's prenatal.
Yeah, it's good if you're like before natal. You know, like pre.
I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that, but to all the mommies out there, please do worry about that.
Sure.
Just makes healthy habits easy, Dylan.
Your multivitamins are delivered to your door every month with free shipping always. You can start, snooze, or cancel your subscription anytime. And if you don't love Ritual within your first month, they'll even refund your first order. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. You deserve to know what's in your multivitamin. That's why Ritual's offering our listeners 10% off during your first 3 months. That's ritual.com/circlingback to start your Ritual today. Ritual.com/circlingback.
I can't get over that one dude, California guy.
Fuck that guy.
We low key steamed.
Yeah, do we steam hard enough on him?
I think we did.
Do you think he got exactly what he wanted out of it though? Like
Yes,
just
he
piss
did.
a bunch of people off.
I thought it was satire, honestly.
No.
When I first read it, I thought it was satire.
I mean, now that he lives in like San Francisco, this guy's probably like a big SEO guy, and he's just dreading the fact that his name.
Well, then
True.
they literally the featured image on the column is just a close up of his face.
Yeah, why'd they get so close on him?
Is there not a better photo? Like it's like a LinkedIn headshot.
Hey, guess what? You're not even hot, dude. So there's that too.
Okay, that's just ad hominem
You don't
attack.
have to shame hot people.
He's not a hot guy.
You're
We
hot
get it,
privilege,
Dylan.
dude.
Your new logo face is hot. Okay.
Dude, get a hot logo one time, like animated. That's all I'm saying.
All I'll say is this: in terms of SEO and this guy, he's lucky that the highest mountain in the remote area of the Scottish Highlands is called Ben Alder. He is lucky
Wow.
that this exists, because if not for that, then his face would be plastered all over that when you click images after searching that guy's name.
Yeah, and that close-up stupid face he's making be everywhere.
Do you want to guess how high the highest mountain is in the remote area of the Scottish Islands between Loch Eric and Glen Speen?
5,200 feet above sea level.
Dave, any guesses?
What did Dylan guess?
52 hundo.
52 hundo. I'm gonna say 71 hundo.
You're talking feet?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys should have known that we're talking in Scotland. We're talking meters. Losers.
Can you?
No, it's actually only 3,766. It's the 40th largest peak in the British Isles, so it's not really that big.
It's not as
Not
high as
exactly like a
K2.
destination for people. Like, let's go check out the sort of big mountain over here.
It's not as high as K2.
No, certainly not, David.
Me and some of the guys are planning a trip to K2.
I've already done K2.
Me too. We should do your bachelor party at K2.
I thought you wanted to do K2 at my bachelor party.
No, I want to rollerblade. I just want to grind at your bachelor party.
Instead of wearing all like matching T-shirts at my bachelor party, we all have to wear backyard bobs.
In Alien Workshop T-shirts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going.
Did you see who's dating that Kardashian?
No.
What's Kardashian?
The one that everyone really likes.
Courtney?
Yeah.
Court?
She is currently dating. You ready for this?
Tony Hawk.
Mm-mm. Travis Barker of Blink-182. Let's go!
That's got to make Dylan so mad.
Let's go!
Dylan, you just took
Why
the
can't
L.
they just
She
date?
didn't respond to your DM, and now she's dating the drummer of Blink-182.
Why can't they date just like an average Joe? You know, it's always got to be somebody famous too.
Because they're famous.
So what, man?
No, it's like I told you. Like when these people get famous and they get verified on Instagram, they only start following other verified people.
I hate that.
They don't know their day ones.
Do you think they met in Clubhouse?
They might have.
Maybe they met on Raya.
Dude, let's talk Clubhouse.
Raya.
Dave, you're more in on Clubhouse than any of us are.
I mean, okay. Yes. I'm fascinated by it.
I like club music and house music. I always thought they were kind of the same.
I mean, it's just the best of both worlds.
What the fuck is Clubhouse and why is everyone on
Well,
it?
you might have heard of Clubhouse by now, but it's unlikely that you've joined Clubhouse because it's very exclusive.
How exclusive
I'm already
is
on it. So,
You're not, Dylan. I checked.
David.
You have to. No, you're not on it. I checked. You can download it, but you're not on it. Are you really on it?
Yeah.
You didn't know what it was when we came in this morning.
I just got approved.
In short, Clubhouse is an audio-based social media app. The company describes itself as a, quote, new type of social product based on voice that allows people everywhere to talk, tell stories, develop ideas, deepen friendships, and meet interesting people around the world. So it's just like meeting people, but you don't have to have the awkward face-to-face interaction.
I just got an email. I got verified too, so I got a check mark on Clubhouse.
That's really cool. Why don't you tell us more about Clubhouse since you're on it?
I'm still just figuring out how the lay of the land.
Wow.
I don't really know how it works yet.
You can jump in and out of different chats on different subjects and something akin to a live, free-flowing podcast. I'm just saying that this will be a thing that we do.
It's audio?
I'm downloading Clubhouse right now.
So you just got to like talk to people? I hate talking to people. This is stupid.
Is this like chat roulette but through your phone without penises?
Yeah, glaring like a penis is in this.
Do you FaceTime with these people, or is it just like a talk, like just discussions happening?
It's just talk. There's no video, to my knowledge.
I just don't really get why. I don't like talking to random people.
No.
Like the best part of COVID is that like I've been able to just have my like really small group of people that I could talk to and have it a very valid excuse to not talk to everyone else I know.
Hey, do you want to hear folks like Oprah, Kevin Hart, Drake, Chris Rock, or Ashton Kutcher? They might even host some chats, Dylan. How about that?
Oh, but can you talk back to them, or you just got to listen to them?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, there's got to be like a Q. Q-U-E-U-E. How do you spell Q? Q. Not Q.
Which one?
Not that Q. Like, because otherwise it would just be chaos. You'd have people just doing fart noises, people yelling, "Come!" like in the background.
Like
No one's playing penis on Clubhouse.
why? Like I don't really understand the allure of just talking to people randomly like this. I guess it would be cool to go see like Drake host a thing or something, but like
You're not even seeing it.
yeah, can I just do it like on like Instagram Live?
I got something to say. There are too many social media platforms.
Wow.
Too many. We got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got Parler, which I know you're big on, Will.
That's mean.
I'm just kidding about that last one.
I have a very good following on Parler, Dylan.
There's Sina Weibo. There's Peach. Well, I'm huge on Peach. I'm still posting over there.
I'm actually part owner of Peach now. I bought it in bankruptcy.
There's just too many, man. We're all connected already. We don't need to connect on different places again.
I'm going to download it. What's it called?
Reconnecting.
Clubhouse? Objectively good name for an app.
Clubhouse? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a dope app that I could like book tea times through, and now I have to fucking talk to nerds.
How long
Like,
until
cool.
this gets hacked?
Cool. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a.
Do you think the word creator gets tossed around on
Yes.
there?
Like you're like we're like 2 weeks away from getting an email from someone at Clubhouse being like, "We've identified you as a top creator." And it's like, no, you haven't.
And you know what?
We're a small to mid-sized podcast.
You know what? I will jump all over it.
Me too. Me too.
You get those Instagram emails, right? I do.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Big flex. No, I
Let's
don't.
hear about
Brett
it.
Must be
got
nice,
one.
man. Well,
But
Brett works for Barstool, so he's probably on like the big lists.
It's just people who think you're an influencer. They're like, hey, you want to work with us? Like, we'll give you like 5 cents for every, it's just stupid shit. Like, don't bother.
Did you
me.
do it?
No.
No, he's under that shitto mentality, dude. You can't accept ad deals. You got to hustle for that.
Well, I don't follow that. This is founded by Paul Davison and Rohan Seth.
Seth Rogen?
Not Seth Rogen, who, by the way, is in quite the Twitter beef with Ted Cruz. I don't know if you guys have been following that.
I have been. It's
Ted
been entertaining.
Cruz.
It's underrated that on Friday's voicemail episode, Dylan threw Seth Rogen's name as being one of the coolest celebrities.
I thought you said he was. I thought you said he wasn't cool.
I didn't say that.
No, I said it, and he said Seth Rogen's not cool. I think.
I was just making fun of you're just picking up like
Super bad.
yeah, you're throwing out the whole cast is super
did.
bad. I was like, what are you doing?
Did about 15% of the cast.
Yeah. I mean, he's cool. He's not he's not a tier 1 cool Hollywood guy.
Okay. I get it. He's not hot.
No, that's not it.
No, it's
You can-
that's
you can be
always it
cool.
with
You
you.
can be cool and ugly at the same time.
Jonah Hill's cool and not hot.
Skinny Jonah not hot?
I don't think so. I'm getting on Clubhouse. I downloaded the app. I have it. Their app icon is an interesting choice. They don't have like a logo. They just have a dude holding a guitar. He's about to play Wonderwall for all the girls in the room.
Wait, let me see. Are you sure? I might have downloaded the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, that's it.
They've downloaded some like productivity software.
What's the approval
Project
process?
management software.
What's the approval process for Rhea? That's what I
we
wanna
get
know.
Don't
it.
act like you don't know.
Yeah, you've already tried.
Dude,
Have
I
you
have
gotten
no
denied?
idea.
Just be honest. Have you gotten denied from Raya yet?
I have never downloaded Raya.
Odds you will try to get on Raya.
Just do it. You'll
Odds?
get on. You're
Odds.
verified on Twitter. Like, they see that shit and they'll let you on.
Odds you will make a good faith attempt to get on Raya.
1 in 3.
Okay, I don't like that because then I would have to get on it, and that brings in another
Well, you're married. Well, you're exempt.
exempt. Okay,
Yes.
Just get on there for
just get on there.
get on there for networking purposes.
Dude. Do you think people are trying to network on Clubhouse?
Oh, you can
For
video
sure.
chat on here? I have no interest in video chatting.
On Clubhouse or Raya?
Raya. I don't
Why,
video
dude? Is it
chat.
because the delay?
Because I don't like talking to people. That's why.
That's what you do for a living.
No, I talk. at
Come
people.
on!
They can't talk back. All
Well,
right,
they can talk back.
I'm downloading it. There it goes.
You seen this Reddit lately? No, just kidding.
Come on,
Downloading.
Raya.
Yeah.
Who's a eligible young lady here in the Austin area that's high profile?
Yeah. Do you need
actress?
like a what do you call it? Like a someone to. There's a word.
approve you, verify your importance?
No, like
You were one of the first people on the internet. Like you're gonna get in.
You're Mr. Frat.
I invented the internet.
You're the king of frat.
I need to know a word you can't think of right now. It's pissing me
Fogs.
off because it's gonna be really.
No, like when you need like a not a recommendation, but like a referral. That's the word I'm looking for.
Do you want me to refer
I
you?
think there's a referral system for Raya, actually,
Fine,
like
we'll
legit.
figure it out. I actually think I got approved like a really long time ago because it was when the app just came out, and I was like, I feel like this could be good PGP content. And actually, maybe I got denied. I think I might have gotten denied. That was pre-check mark.
Do they still do the Bumble Friends?
Bumble BFF?
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. How many dudes have used that as an excuse?
Just to
Like,
hang out with
babe,
boys?
dude, babe. Like,
Oh.
no, I wasn't on Bumble. I was trying to find some new boys.
Someone's
Yeah,
done that.
there are two options: apply for membership, and I already have an account. So, yeah, there's like an approval
Apply.
process.
Apply right now.
You gotta let us know if you get rejected, though.
That'd be pretty embarrassing.
Well,
Do you guys want some Will's breaking news?
yes.
I guess. I mean,
A little choose your adventure. Yeah, Brett's just sitting out there today, but so he wanted.
We
me
got
to
a
do
new
it.
desk.
Yeah, we got a new desk. Not to brag. Do you guys want firing San Francisco 49ers or bye-bye?
ooh, let's start with bye-bye.
Ooh, you're not going to like this one. This one has to do with soccer. NBC News shuttering NBC Sports Network. They're moving events to USA and if you've listened to Too Much Dip, my mortal enemy, Peacock. I'm thinking about going and hunting peacocks just because I hate the app
don't.
so much.
You can find them around town. That's one thing that the guy did not note in his article about Austin.
About how there's tight peacocks here?
Yeah, we got
Really
dope-ass
dope.
birds.
And
around
chaparrals.
here. We certainly do.
I know.
Fast little fuckers.
They won states this year.
They did.
They
Yeah.
did.
They
Yeah,
did.
The chaps.
Very
Ups-
impressive.
Upset.
This is bad news for NHL and EPL fans everywhere, but apparently it's not going to happen at the end of the year. NHL was already getting probably going to get a new deal from someone else anyway. So really just EPL fans. So Dylan, I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
It's all right.
I'll find something else.
All right, what do you guys want next? Do you guys want San Francisco 49ers or
Yes.
firings?
Let's do 49ers.
Ooh, a little football news? Too bad for you. This isn't American football. This has only to do with
Aw.
soccer. The 49ers ownership group has now gotten a larger stake in Leeds United. So if anyone out there is looking for a new team that's American owned, they got 37% of Leeds United.
What league are they in?
They are currently in the top English league, the English Premier League.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in La Liga, to be clear.
Just to be clear, they're not in La Liga.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys want firings?
Is this about Dylan?
Yep, we're firing Dylan live on the air.
Deal, man.
We're rounding out today's news with more soccer news. Frank Lampard sacked. He's gone.
Who?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd know who that was,
I don't
Dylan.
know. Is he one of the hot coaches?
He's kind of he could
A
be,
lot of the soccer coaches are hot.
he could
over
be
there.
considered hot, but he got fired from Chelsea.
Dude,
You
I
might
just
have
care
heard of
about-
them because of Christian Pulisic.
I just care about Mourinho.
Is it because he wouldn't play Christian? I don't know if that's true or not.
No, it's
I know
because
early
they've
on
had a
he wouldn't.
terrible run of form lately, Dave, and it was just
How's
time
Christian
to go.
doing?
In terms of like the most recent, he's actually
He's doing
been
all
fine.
right.
I did see a funny
Okay.
tweet that he was really on fire after the pandemic shut down the league for a little bit. And then I saw a tweet the other day that said that he was only really good after because he thought it was the playoffs. That's a soccer joke. I understand why there's no laughter here.
Okay.
You guys want any more soccer news?
Nah, dude, I think
Dude,
we're all
Will's
set.
breaking news is a lot
You
different
just
than
want to come on
Brett's.
too much depth with all this information?
Nah, I got time. I got shit to do. You know? I just figured you guys wouldn't want to talk to me.
Okay.
Did you guys know that the Snowpiercer premieres tonight, the season premiere?
That's big.
It's a show that looks like it takes place entirely on a train. I don't really understand
Pierces
it.
through the snow.
Wasn't that a movie lately?
What's your San Francisco news,
It
dude?
was Frozen, right?
Dude, the ownership group of the San Francisco 49ers have bought a 37% they've upped their stake in Leeds United.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude. We're just doing all soccer news today.
We're not. You can't do breaking news anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
We're pulling this.
That's
from you.
fair. I was just doing
It's
this
off your plate
I was
now.
doing this to tank Will's breaking news' stock so that Brett would have to come back next
Yeah,
time.
we gotta get Brett back in.
Yeah,
here.
that's understandable.
Everybody knows that Dylan was the original Snowpiercer.
Okay. I knew something was coming. I knew. Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Just
We
digging
got there.
that nose
We got
in.
there. I'm cocaine. Cocaine
Cocaine?
free, Dave. Cocaine.
Dude, legalized cocaine.
Oh, we should put that on a T-shirt.
Hi, Randy.
Literally the best-selling tank top in TFM history.
Yeah.
It's a good tee. I didn't wear it personally, but I knew it would sell.
Sure.
It was my idea. It wasn't.
I'm not going to name him just because I don't know if he would want to be named, but there was an idea that was early on in the Trump. I think it might have been before Trump was even elected, but he just wanted to make a hat that just said "Make Quaaludes again." That would have sold. Because we were in the midst of
That's reckless.
we were in the midst of Wolf of Wall Street still being kind of tight, and yeah.
That was on the other night.
Did you watch like 30 minutes of it?
Yeah. I still don't know if there's some stuff about it I like, and then I don't know if the movie is good or not.
It is.
I know there's some good performances, but I don't know if the overall thing is good.
It's entertaining. It's pure entertainment the entire time. It's just watching Leo do things that you want to watch Leo do. That's all it is. If Leo's not on the screen in that movie, I'm kind of like, all right, get Leo or Jonah on here.
Jonah.
Dylan's probably only watching for the Margot Robbie nude scenes. Is it true that you left the theater after the nude scene?
Yes.
I don't blame you.
She's very beautiful to me.
Should we get out of here?
She on Raya?
I'm gonna find out soon, David.
She might be.
Bye.